Hey guys, right here in the garage working on the Miata a little bit today. We know the previous owner replaced the plug wires, but we don't know what condition the spark plugs are in, so we're going to go ahead and change them. Spark plugs are easy install, possible upgrade if you're going to a better spark plug than what the factory had or is in the car, and they're pretty cheap. Like the set of spark plugs for this car was like $10, and that's actually platinum plugs, which is better than the factory copper. So let's show you the tools you need and then we'll dive into the car. The first thing you're going to need, of course, is a new set of spark plugs. It's a 4-cylinder engine, so we got a set of 4. You can buy them in a set at AutoZone, Advanced, Napa, wherever you want to go. Make sure you get the right ones for your car. They'll be able to tell you that, or you can find it online. You'll need a ratchet and some extensions. Different cars need different length extensions, so we got a couple of different ones here, so we can figure out what we're going to use. You also need a specific spark plug socket. We'll only need this one, but they came in a set. The set was $6, so why not go ahead and have the other two? Because it's better to have a tool you don't need than not to have a tool you need. The last thing you're going to need is a set of feeler gauges or a coin gauge. We're going to show you how to use both of these, that way you can decide which one you like better. First thing we're going to do is we're going to gap the spark plugs. The gap on a spark plug is the distance between the center electrode where the spark comes out and the ground. Each one of these has a factory set. Some plugs you buy are factory set from the manufacturer, some you have to set yourself. These are NGK Platinum, so they have to be set. The factory gap on these is 44. The way you can find that out is you either look online or you ask the guy when you buy plugs at whatever parts store you go to. It will tell you on the screen factory plug is 0.44. So we're going to show you how to do it with both tools here. We're going to start out with the way I prefer, the proper way, a set of feeler gauges. Okay. You can get these, pick these up at Harbor Freight. They're pretty cheap. They're easy to use. You can either take them completely off or you can just double them up. Now, as you can see, this set only goes to 0.035. So what we're going to have to do, go in here and get a 23 and a 21 doubled up. 23 and 21 makes 44. Now, you should not be able to slide that through. It's probably going to be too close. See? Way too close. So what you want to do, open this gap up to where that will fit in there. Make sure when you do this you do not pry against the center electrode, because I've seen these break off. This is ceramic in here, so it's very easy to break. Just a little bit. Take your feeler gauges. Alright, I opened it up too much, so I need to close it back up just a little bit. Alright, good and snug. Very little play. I'm going to close it up just a little bit more. Just barely touching. So this one's set good. Now we'll move on to the next plug and we'll show you how to use one of these to gap it with. Alright. So as you can see on this one here, these are called coin gauges. As you can tell, it's about the size of a quarter or a 50-cent piece. As you can read all the way around, it goes all the way from 0.020 to 0.1. We need 44, so it says 0.40. Halfway through is a hash mark. So that'll be 0.45, so we need 0.44, the one right before it. Just take this edge, slide it in there. Way too close. That's on 0.40. It's too close, so we need to open up quite a bit. Try again. Okay, 0.45. I can feel it touching. There's no play up or down on 0.45, so I will close it up just a little bit. Check it again. Yep, I can actually feel it in there touching, so that's good enough. Close enough, just barely touching. I can feel it in my fingers, so this one's good. Now that we've got the plugs properly gapped and ready to go in, the next step is to get the old plugs out. We're going to do these one at a time. That way we know which cylinders we have done. First step, grab your spark plug, give it a gentle pull. You'll feel it pop loose, set to the side. Grab your proper length extension, right side spark plug socket, ratchet, pop this bad boy out. Okay. Now that we've got out one of the old plugs, we can compare it to the new one. These do appear to be newer plugs than original. They're Autolite, which is probably one of the cheaper brands you can buy. And we Googled the part number, it's a copper plug, which is all this car called for originally, but we're wanting to upgrade that. So we're gonna go with our platinum plug and we're gonna put it back in the car. Now we're gonna put the new plug back in. Okay, the proper way to torque these according to the box from NGK, once again you need to refer to each different manufacturer, is to get it hand tight and then put half a turn. So I'm basically here, so I'm going to go to here. Pull this out, put the spark plug wire back on, make sure it seats properly, you'll feel it. On to the next one. Now that we've got all the plugs changed, everything put back together, we're going to jump in the car, fire it up, and see how she runs. Definitely starts better and runs a lot smoother with the new plug fitter. Once we get around the road, get everything warmed up, we may close up the gap a little bit because eventually we may do more bolt-ons in this car. Thanks for watching today, guys. We showed you how easy it is to change spark plugs in your own car. This is something a lot of dealerships would charge over $100 for. We did it for $10 worth of parts, $20 worth of tools. Plus, it's something you can take pride knowing you did yourself and know it's done right. Next time, we're going to do some more work on the car, possibly the brake, cooling system, or PCV valve and valve cover. Whatever you guys want us to do, drop your comments below, and that's what we'll do. Thanks for watching.